In the Bible, Genesis 2:1, it is written that Adam named all of the animals, and the very next moment, he fell into a deep sleep. But nowhere in the Bible does it ever say that he woke up. We are here, every single one of us today, all of us, because we too were asleep. And in that endless night, we dreamt. And we dreamt that after naming animals the way a parent does a child, humanity stopped seeing them as living, feeling, sentient beings with innate rights and inherent value. We dreamt that we took these beautiful animals that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam say were given to us by our Creator, that Native Americans treated as siblings, that Hindus deified, and we threw them into concentration camps. We deprived them of tenderness, exposure to nature, space to move, and even sunlight. We dreamt that we tested products on them, tortured them for experiments, killed them, ate their flesh, and wore their skin. And in perhaps a final insult, we dreamt that we anthropomorphized animals, using cartoon images and false visions to pretend that they liked this treatment. We indoctrinated our children to join these practices. We dreamt that we ignored evidence that consuming animals caused cancer, raised blood pressure, accelerated Alzheimer's and impotence and heart disease and stroke and death. We ignored evidence that raising and slaughtering animals caused the deforestation and decimation of the Amazon and our oceans and the majority of usable land on our planet, while poisoning our atmosphere in the process. And when some suggested to us in our sleep that there might be a healthier way to behave, we laughed, we rationalized our practices, and we looked down on those who didn't play along. That was the worst part of our dream. We were complicit. We were willing participants. Now, nowhere in the Bible does it say Adam woke up, but we are no longer living in biblical times. The consciousness of the human animal is rising. It has to. Times are threatening, the planet is dying, and the end of days is an honest possibility. And as such, for whatever reason, we here, these people, we were tussled out of our days. We wiped sleep from our eyes, shook our heads, saw the dawn, and realized the insanity of the dream. We realized it was not believable. It was not sustainable. We realized the dream was a nightmare. Now, none of us here think we are better or wiser than anyone. We have simply seen the dawn. And we are gripping those we love by the shoulders, gently, looking into their eyes, lovingly, and asking passionately and with increasing urgency before the sleep turns into a coma and the coma into a death, wake up. We are gripping our parents, our friends, our high school classmates, and our childhood crushes, and we are begging you, snap out of it. Leave this void, this matrix, this sleep state, where you are still a willing participant in a system that is unhealthy and unconscionable in every conceivable sense of each of those words. We are begging you to finally, at long last, challenge the dreamlike assumptions that allow humanity to use our dollars and our stomachs and our arrogance to destroy animals, the world, and ourselves. The word used when you wake someone up is rise. We ask you to rise. We ask you to uplift the lives of animals, your lives and ours. We ask you from the bottom of our hearts, and with all the love and patience and sincerity and urgency we can possibly muster, rise and shine. Thank you.